All right, everyone. I want to apologize for the lack of content I've been putting out. I've been a very busy guy lately, and I just, with my family and time traveling with my clone, I've just been not able to produce as much content. I will be doing some fun gun stuff and more just fun videos, but I also wanted to thank some of my new subscribers. I know I got a couple guys in, and I just want to address you guys personally. Thank you very much for subscribing and listening to what I have to say. It's fun knowing that people are out there hearing me blab into a camera or a phone. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. It means the world. I hope you like what I have to say and what I have to show you. But basically, I want to make this video because I've been seeing a lot of discouraging news lately. I've been seeing, either a bump stock ban or what happened in New Zealand. Now there's all these restrictive laws that are coming in where they're trying to take away their guns over in New Zealand, and they're going to arrest you if you have a copy of the terrorist attack. As a video format. They're going to throw you in jail for a decade and all that stuff. They're curtailing your free speech and all that. In Africa, Chinese nationalists are coming in. Corporations are coming in and basically colonizing Africa in large portions. And there's the Ebola outbreak that's happening. And in Europe, you have Article 13 and 11 coming in, where basically big entertainment corporations are taking advantage of the legal system in the European Union to screw little guys, content creators, and abuse copyright infringement laws and all sorts of stuff. And in England, where you have to have a license for everything, you can't do anything without the permission of your state over there in England. I've seen all this stuff. And what's happening in Venezuela with the socialist regime there collapsing, basically killing their people because they want to, escape, or they're cracking down on their people, and their alternative guy is another socialist. All of this stuff that I'm seeing here in the United States, we have speech laws that are coming in that are highly illegal, and we have gun laws that are highly illegal that are coming in and getting voted on, and all this stuff. All these things that should never happen. Because in the United States, you don't have, the state doesn't grant you freedoms. You have freedoms that are just inalienable, regardless of what the state is. The state is there to protect your rights and freedoms, not to grant you freedoms. So, unlike in Europe, where they just say, oh, you can do this, this, and this, sorry. Over here in America, it's way 180 degrees, where the government says, sorry, we can't enforce this and this and this because you have the freedoms to do this, that, and the other. I wanted to make a video to encourage people in what appears to be dark times. You can become the change you want to see in the world. I've grown sick and tired of despair, and I'm laughing in the face of my enemies. I'm going to ride out and face them and beat them at their own game. Right now, I'm trying to draft this bill proposal to submit for sponsorship to my representatives that would outlaw federal gun control in the state of Indiana, where I live. I'm doing that just as a guy. This is not some kind of braggadocious shit. I am sick and tired of just hearing about, oh, the world's ending, the Western civilization is doomed, we're all going to be replaced by some kind of demographic group or whatever the problem is nowadays. I'm tired of just hearing about it and not doing anything. So I'm stepping up to bat, and I'm going to whack one out of the park. I think you guys have the power to do that too, no matter where you're at. If you're in America, if you're in England, if you're in Africa, if you're in China and somehow seeing this, wherever you are, you have the power to change your life for the better. We cannot just sit and think, oh, the world's going to end up, clown world, Hong Kong. See how funny our timeline is? See how screwed we are? See how funny it is? We're not screwed. We're not screwed until you just give up. I'm not going to give up. I don't just sit down. I don't lay down and get stomped on. I don't take a beating sitting down. I don't think people should. The joke isn't funny anymore. So I'm doing something about it. And I encourage everyone else to do something about it too. Like I said, you have the power to become the change you want to see in the world. Here in the United States especially, we have the right to keep and bear arms, and it's not granted by the government. It is granted by God or some creator, or just by the fact that we are humans, and we have the right to keep and bear arms regardless of what the government says. That's what is in the Constitution. We have the right to speak our minds regardless of what the government wants to let us say, or what, let us do online or whatever. We have the freedoms, and I think that mindset should spread to the rest of the world, that you can become the master of your own life. You don't have to worry about the nanny state bogging you down, and you don't have to look over your shoulder to see if there's a camera everywhere. Just if you're in a situation where you feel like you're stuck in a box, fight or get out and go somewhere where you're free. And don't screw that place up either. So, everyone, the accelerationist thing, the collapsitarian, we need to push for the collapse of our society in order to bring about a more peaceful and prosperous outcome in the future. We are nowhere near close enough to that sort of apocalypse. And I am for sure not going to abide by that. I'm going to fight and fight and fight against the jackboot thugs who want to stamp on my neck and ruin not only my freedoms, but the freedoms of my children. My wife and I want to have a big family with a lot of kids, and I expect each and every one of them to be free. I expect each and every one of them to fight for their freedoms too. I expect every one of them to speak their mind when and where they want to not be held down under the thumb of some state or some corporation or some nonsense like that. I expect every one of them to be armed and dangerous in the face of the state that wants to take away their liberties. I'm tired of I guess it was the Clown World meme that broke me, and I saw it and I just went, this is funny, but I actually thought about it and I'm done joking. So I'm going to push and push and push for liberty, because individual liberty is the greatest indicator that people are not slaves. When people have personal liberties, they aren't slaves anymore. When you have a nanny state nagging on you and telling you what you can and can't do, then you're a slave. You're a wage slave. And I'm just refusing to become one. I'm just, sorry, I'm not doing it anymore. So, if you were kind of baffled by the message, I apologize. If you're expecting something funny, I'm sorry. But I'm just, I'm tired of tech censorship. I'm tired of speech laws. I'm tired of gun control, especially. I think gun control is the most heinous evil, because you can complain about free speech. Oh, I have no privacy anymore. Blah 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 blah. But when they come for your guns, that's when they are telling you you are under our control. Sorry. So my European friends and people in other countries may disagree with that, but if you don't have teeth to bite with, you cannot speak properly. So or freely. So I just again, I want to encourage everyone to just kick their asses in gear and get up and fight. I'm sorry I'm having to be your dad right now. That whole meme about, I'm your dad, make your bed, and all that. Now's not the time to just despair and watch the world burn. We have to stand up and laugh in the face of tyranny. We have to stand up and laugh at these people who want to take away what we hold dear and ruin our lives because they think there's some moral good in it. You can't say this because it's offensive. We're going to take away this from you. Oh, you can't own a gun because you're going to go shoot people. All this insipid nonsense. We have to laugh at them. We have to laugh in their face and beat them at their own game. They're very good at the game, but we have to be even better. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So I encourage you guys to do the same. I don't want to hear any more, the world's collapsing. We're getting screwed down tighter and tighter in a vice. We're becoming less and less free, and the world is changing and all this nonsense. If you think you're being replaced, have more kids. If you think your speech is getting taken away, fight for your freedom. If you think your guns are they're coming for your guns, shoot them in the face. That's all I have to say. I hope everyone has a good night, and again, I'm sorry for having to act like dad here. Your mom and I love you.